Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to The Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
True Digital Media Consulting. You're online right now and so are your customers, but marketing has to be a consistent journey. True Digital Media Consulting can help with your online ads, organic growth, and so much more. Contact us today at 832-934-4436 or visit our website at truedigitalmediaconsulting.com.
Smile Design Studios. Smile Design Studios, family and cosmetic dentistry, offers numerous treatments meant to maintain, heal, and customize your smile. Call us today at 281-969-7388 or visit our website at www.sdshouston.com.
Looking to advertise? Join The Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789.
Hey, yo, what's good, Startup Masters? That's right. You dropped on the illest channel for any podcast that's going to teach you, entrepreneur, how you can grow your business, scale your business, expand your business, and also what are the differentiators of your business. I'm your host, Kalia Guillory, and I am so happy that you decided to spend your evening, your time to learn and to sow into self right now at The Sphere. You can follow me across all social media platforms at kogpassion.com. And I tell you, man, if you're wondering, like, when is KG going to pass it over to G Lee, it's because G Lee isn't here today. He's out enjoying some much-needed R&R and wishing him some early birthday celebration. So it's us. We're going to kick it, and we're going to go in and deep dive so that you can get the gems that are around this table so that you cannot and avoid scratching up your knee to the white meat like we have. You don't have to make the same mistakes that we have. That's the reason why we're here, is for you folks. And I got to tell you, I'm ready to go ahead and dive in. I'm ready to go deep because I know the guest today is someone who saw a need, who saw a white space to go out and develop a business that also is going to provide a solution for customer after customer after customer. That's right. Charlee King, CEO of Mommy's Sweet Treats, decided that, hey, you know what? I got to make gourmet lactation cookies for my breastfeeding mommies. Charlee, what's going on? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Man, I am excited. As I was sharing off camera, I know this is going to be a dope interview just because it's such a unspoken about conversation.
Right.
I understand most people don't talk about lactation and they don't talk about it in private, especially in public. But right. You, my friend, you felt the need to start a business so that mommies can produce more milk. I can't wait to dive in deeper on that. So on the show, what we like to do is talk about the past, and the present, and then the future. What's the foresight? What vision do you have? Are you ready to go there with us?
I am so ready.
Let's go, Charlee. So take me back to what was going on in your world. What's the timeline? What's the scene? Set the stage for our viewers so we can understand what was going on with you when you thought, you know what? There needs to be a cookie that helps promote that it's a supplement to lactation.
Well, actually, I was doing a clinical because I had given birth and I knew I wanted to breastfeed, but I had not one nurse come in my room and ask me anything about lactation. They asked for my placenta, my social security number, my baby itself, but never said anything about breastfeeding. So I was a little confused because I'm thinking I'm supposed to have all this milk come out and all this other stuff I didn't know. Went home, thank God for Google, and I ran across a certification for an IBCLC, which is an International Board Certified Lactation
Okay.
So if you are RN, then they'll know what that is. But it's like a certificate for you to also specialize in lactation, but you have to be a nurse as well.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I can do that. I'm going to go ahead and start this pathway and do that. During the clinical, I noticed that it was a severe gap when it came to the clients. I did clinical at a hospital and at a lactation resource center. I didn't even know it was here.
Wow. In Houston.
Because when you are pregnant, like a bat signal goes out in the WIC office and everybody contacts you. They know you're pregnant. They want to get your business, but no one ever contacted me about lactation. So my last patient, she happened to be a nurse. She was black, and all the rest of the clients were white. I had seen not one person of color.
Wow.
The 2 days I did the clinical. And she was talking, and she was like, yeah, I was at Babies R Us, and, this is helping, and the techniques are helping, but this bar that I had, it was like an energy bar, but it was for breastfeeding. I had it, and it just enhanced my milk.
Oh, wow.
The problem was it tasted like medicine. And she was
That's
like,
not good.
Right. And so I'm like, bing, a light went off. I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, what did you like about it? She said, just the fact that I can put it in my purse and I can go. Went home, and I'm like, what can you carry in your purse that everyone likes? A cookie. So
everybody
that's
loves
what
a
it's
good
like. Everybody
cookie.
loves a good cookie. So I have a friend who is a dietitian, went to Morehouse College of Medicine, so I knew he would know. So we sat down. It took 6 months to get the cookie to taste like a cookie and have the ingredients that is needed to help the milk enhance.
Wow.
So that's where it started.
How long ago was this?
This was like not even 2 years ago.
That's crazy.
Right. And I met him at a party.
just out at a party,
Right.
not even intentionally going to the
No.
party to network. That's a gem within itself.
Right.
But folks, I want to rewind the tape a bit. Did you hear what Charlee said? This startup master said that it took 6 months to develop. How often are you, my friend, expecting for this business to take off as if you're going to put it in a microwave? It needs to go in the oven. You need to preheat it. You need to give it time so that you can curate this amazing product. And not only that, A/B testing. You tested this thing out.
I did.
Like oftentimes we talk about A/B testing and people
Right.
think it's got to be this. You got to spend tons of money.
Nope.
I'm willing to bet you just passed out samples and hey, what did you think about this?
Right.
Talk a little bit about that.
I had a tasting at a girlfriend's house. She had a networking event, and I'm like, were any mothers going to be there? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, tell them I'm going to have cookies, but don't tell them they're lactation cookies. I want them just to taste it. Because, you tell someone that
Yeah.
it's something and their mind makes it taste a certain way
Yep.
or feel a certain way. And the moms came, they ate the cookies up. So I'm like, so how did they taste? Oh, they were great. They were great. I'm like, well, those are lactation cookies. And if anyone I'm not the founder of lactation cookies. I didn't invent them. So have you ever had an original lactation cookie?
Yeah.
They taste awful. So
They're not good. It's not
they're
good for the
not-
taste.
They're not good. They're predominantly made out of oats. So most people don't grind them down. It tastes terrible. So to have a mom who's had lactation cookies before taste my cookies and not know,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so we finally have it.
Oh, that's it. And that's your differentiator.
Right.
What's your differentiator in your
Right.
business? Like, what's going to set you apart or the product that's already out there?
Right.
Your competition is you. Charlee just gave you a heads up. She grinds her oats. What are you grinding in your product or service to make sure that you set yourself apart?
Right.
What's up? And speaking of, that's online, Kamisha Jordan, we see you. Hey, girl. Monique January, what's up, fam? Thank you so much for joining in. If you guys have any questions for Charlee, be sure to hit us in. Reminder, we won't be here for too much longer. Y'all got about another 6-7 minutes. So, Charlee, talk to us about, I'm willing to bet, in that 6 month journey, you're partnering with your buddy that went to Morehouse. You had to overcome some adversities.
Right.
Share with us that goalie, that deep down, man, this was the adversity that I had to overcome, and I'm so happy that I did because it built character.
I would say the doubting.
Ooh.
My degree is in psychology. I do not have a nurse degree. So they're like, well, how do you know? Like, how do you know what's going to work and what's not going to work? So when I first started, it was a lot of doubting to the point that
Self-doubting.
I'm like, right. And so I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing, so what can I do to kind of, I guess, douse the fire a little bit? And I decided to go back to school to get my nursing degree on top of already, going to school to get this lactation certification. But I think that was like the main thing. I'm like, you can't doubt yourself. You know what you're doing. But this nursing degree is something that I want to get. Not that I was forced to get. I just decided, you know what, I'm going to get that because I want to know my craft.
Yeah.
So I want to know it in every corner,
that's
not
a
just
chill.
lactation. So in every corner, I'll be able to answer certain things. And I right now have my certified lactation counselor certificate. So that's one step. So I have to understand I had to do steps. But the adversity, I'm actually happy that it happened because me being back in school and in nursing, it was so many things that I did not know about the breast and how it worked to where now I'm able to branch out and think of other things that can actually help the lactation besides the cookie.
Wow. Like you unpack so much in that. Like I'm going to rewind the tape for y'all just to make sure you caught it. Stepping that thing up to where you want to be.
Right.
Check your credentials. Don't do it because somebody's forcing you to do it. Do it because you want to learn your craft.
Right.
Like, what's your craft? You want to go out and be a consultant, but if you haven't consulted on anybody, how are you the subject matter expert?
Right.
You know, Malcolm Gladwell talks about 10,000 hours. That's how many hours it takes for someone to become a subject matter expert. For my brainiacs out there, y'all, that's 5 years, and that's like over 5 hours
Right.
every single day for 5 years.
Right.
Talk about some of that education that you had to do outside of nursing, because I'm willing to bet you had
Right.
to do some networking. You had
I
to
did.
Talk about it.
I did. Luckily, the South are very open-minded when it comes to breastfeeding more than any parts of the United States. So it was easy for me to find classes, and in that you network, you find the LVNs, the RNs, the COCs, and you just talk to them, and you're like, okay, let me pick your brain. So what other classes can I take? I've taken so many classes in lactation that I probably can see a breast and be like, you know what, I already know what this is going to do. You know, it's to that point. I actually went to Dallas for a whole week and took a class and did clinicals just to learn how the milk comes out in different nipples. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so many things that's outside of college as well
Yeah,
that you
the
have to learn.
hands-on.
Yes, it's very, very hands-on because you're using your hands actually too. So, yeah, it's very hands-on. But I do want to say this. A lot of people feel like you have to go to college to do something, I guess, to know your craft. And that's not necessarily true.
Yeah.
Because everything I'm learning in lactation has been outside of college.
Hands on.
Yes. It's just like finding courses.
That's it.
That's all it is. You can look and find something that's going to enhance your craft. And it doesn't have to be a college course.
Ooh, there go another gym. There go another one. You don't have to go to college. You can find something else, of course, to enhance your gym. Perhaps your business model is creating these courses
Right.
so people can enhance their experience.
Right.
Listen, Charlie, it looks like Facebook is blowing up. Monique January, the original taste horrible. So correct. Monique wants to know, where can people find the cookies? Where can they find these cookies, Charlie?
They can go to my website, mommysweettreats.com. Also, that's the Instagram name. And we have so many flavors. We just introduced our holidays flavors. And we
Ooh,
have
nice.
we
What are
have
some of the
so-
holiday flavors?
We have peppermint, we have sprinkle, and we also have macadamia nut and white chocolate. But we still have our summer flavors, which were blueberry and strawberry and banana. We have the
Yum.
original. So it's so many
Yum.
flavors. And we have vegan for all the healthy people.
See, Charlie's got y'all covered. Let's see. Kamisha Jordan, come on, gyms. I know, right? Kamisha, like, Charlie is dropping these things. So talk to us a little bit more about that experience from what were you doing before the business? So I understand there was a pregnancy involved, but
Yes.
what were you in corporate America? You mentioned that you majored in psychology. So what were you doing before, and how did you pivot into entrepreneurship?
Well, actually, I come from a family of entrepreneurs on my dad's side.
Okay.
So, and on my dad's side, it's actually in a weird way frowned upon to work for someone unless you are trying to get something from them, which is knowledge or something like that.
There's a reason behind it.
Right. So if you want to own a daycare and you're working as a teacher, okay, that's cool. You're pulling something from there, right? So you can leave. That's his motto. So I actually owned a daycare.
Really?
Yes. I owned a daycare for 9 years before I got pregnant, and then I stopped working and I did the cookies.
Wow. so
So-
you already had that entrepreneur
Right.
spirit.
Right.
Anything you learned, because I think what I'm starting to realize, me included, I was a corpreneur for, almost 3 years, meaning that I had one foot in corporate America by day, and then I had my side hustle in the evening.
Right.
But I could always look back to realize, oh man, that last position, that last experience really gave me some transferable skills.
Right.
Any transferable skills you got from the daycare that transitioned into your current business now?
Dealing with the mommies.
There
Dealing with
it
the
is.
mommies. Because to be honest with you, I had never seen breast milk before and had no idea about it.
Yeah.
So I say dealing with the mommies.
Dealing with the mommies.
Yes.
Folks, what can you think back to when you're going on this venture to figure out what this business is, or perhaps you already have your business up and running and you're feeling like, hey, I perhaps might be a bit stuck. Have you sat with yourself and really identified some previous positions that you can tap into your genius? You could tap into that greatness bandwidth and propel it in and transfer it over into your existing business. But I say one thing is true. Marketing is the end all be all, correct?
Right.
And I mean, we see it here on Facebook. Monique has talked about the original taste was horrible, the cookie she tried,
Right.
and she wants to know where your cookie is.
Right.
This was a part of marketing.
Right.
And this so happens that this portion of the show is sponsored by True Digital Media. You're online right now, and so are your customers. The question is, how do you actively reach them? Marketing has to be a consistent journey, and we're here to walk with you every step of the way. True Digital Media Consulting can help with website development, online ads, your business reputation, and organic growth on search engines. Give us a call today and discuss a customized strategy for your business at 832-934-4436, or send us an email to info@truedigitalmediaconsulting.com. Mention the Sphere to receive a free, I said it, free 30-minute strategy consultation.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, marketing is important. It's up there when you're developing this business plan, or if you need to retweak and retool that business plan. Don't forget, sales and marketing go hand in hand. If you got the best product but no one knows about it, how's anybody gonna find that product?
Right.
Now, speaking of finding that product, Facebook. Y'all know how we roll. Usually G is the one telling you bye-bye, but today is on me, so I got to bid you adieu. You already know what to do. Thank you for showing the love. Monique, Kamisha, thank you guys for your love and support. But for the rest of you guys who are out there, don't forget to subscribe. So for Facebook Live, we ask that you subscribe to our show on all major platforms, including iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher. Review our show on iTunes with constructive feedback. We're here for y'all, and that's the only way we'll be able to ensure that we're giving you the best content possible. Share this Facebook Live post and the entire show with your family and friends, and as G was saying, with your haters, anybody. Listen, this is the season of giving. We're upon Gratitude Week, and the best way to pay gratitude is to share some gems or two with other people who you know will be able to benefit from it. Last but not least, sow into us here at The Sphere. Donate to our mission to bring enriched and inspiring content each and every week. You can donate at www.thesphere.tv/donate. And don't forget, for my Patreon folks, you can donate and we'll even give you a special treat, some snippets, some sneak peeks, some additional content that you won't able to be able to access just by simply being a subscriber. So go out, donate. We'll catch you guys on the other side. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, Charlie, let's keep this party going.
Okay.
Let's talk about today. We're 2 years into Mommy Sweet Treats. It sounds like you got some holiday packages going on. Talk about what you're doing in this moment with Mommy Sweet Treats.
Well, we've actually expanded to apparel.
Oh, wow.
And we also have some glasses, like cups and things called Mommy Juice. They can put any juice they want in there, whether it's wine, water, whatever. Because trust me, as a mom, you need some juice every now and then. Also, I have a book that's coming out in February.
Congratulations. I hope you give The Sphere an exclusive.
Yes, most definitely.
Whoop, whoop.
And it's definitely geared towards the moms. It's called Thanks for Telling Me. It's a book. It's a really comedic book about what to expect after you give birth. That you may not know.
Needed.
Right. But I do it in things, it's kind of awful, the things you experience. I did it in a comical way just to make the moms laugh. But right now I'm just still trying to get the cookies out there, get more. I'll take this back. I'm not really trying to get the cookies out there as much as I am the information, because when I tell you I run across so many pregnant women of color that act like breastfeeding is the devil, that is just sometimes I want to take them and shake them and be like, oh my God.
Why do you think that is? Why is the stigma, especially in the brown and black community, is that it's what it is? Why do you think
Honestly,
that is?
it's because of slavery, and I'm taking it back there because
I mean, we have to.
Right.
All of our, that's where everything starts.
Right. So it's kind of like, well, we're going to stop doing that because when we had to do it, we were doing it for their kids, so we don't want to do it.
Right.
And then it's also a generation thing. If you didn't see your mom doing that, you're not going to think to do that.
True.
And then another thing that really just dumbfounded me was how bad they shove the free Similac in your face. You know, something free, you want to take it, but all things that are free are not good. And
Listen,
that's
everything that spring glitters isn't
Right.
gold.
And like I learned, like Similac doesn't have to put all the ingredients on the container, so you don't even know what's in it.
Wow.
And I mean, it's just so many benefits to breastfeeding compared to formula. I know some people have to use formula for certain reasons, but it's like, I mean, I could be on campus. Like I'm in school now, and it could be a pregnant girl on campus, and I'm like, hey, you thinking about breastfeeding? Oh my God, no.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
so it's just, if I can get the information out there and, I mean, try to quiet some of the stigmas that come with it, then a cookie I'm not concerned about, to be honest with you.
I mean, that's true because the cookie will come, right? So let's say we could unpack that a little bit more, peel the onion back on the
Right.
benefits of breastfeeding.
Right.
Like, what would you say are the top 3 benefits?
They help you lose weight.
Well, that's a plus.
So I know moms are really trying to do that.
Right, you gotta get that snatch back.
It saves $15,000.
Whoa,
because breastfeeding is
annually?
free. Yes, it's free. It's just
How? Okay, hold on. Because I come from a financial services background. 15 grand annually, and how long do women usually breastfeed? Or
well, you can breastfeed up until the child is 4.
so let's just call it 4 years.
Right.
15 grand a year. That's y'all. Did y'all just do that math? I did.
Yes.
That's 60 G's.
Yes, because Similac is like $30 a can, and you can
Wow.
go through that in a week.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're saving so much money. The last thing is the nutrients. Most babies that are breastfed have less health issues, or less likely to die from SIDS, and actually learn quicker. So I would say those are the top 3.
Those
But the
are a
main
lot.
one I know the moms like is to hear they lose weight.
I mean that's huge.
Right.
That's massive. And then the other piece of that is the cash.
Right. Right.
And oftentimes we don't talk, I don't think enough, especially
Right.
in our community, about finances,
Right.
cash flow.
Right.
From a breastfeeding perspective,
Right.
what are some of the other blind spots that our community might not or be aware of when it comes to being prepared to have a baby? You know, people always talk about it's another mouth to feed. And
Right.
I have a friend of mine who just got pregnant for the third, like she's about to have her third baby.
Right.
She's like, this is how much the daycare is gonna be. That's more than your
Right.
mortgage. Like, how are you
Right.
gonna budget for that? And she's like, it just happens. But how do
Right.
we have you cracked a code on that?
No one can ever prepare for a baby. I
Yeah.
would say that. But when it comes to like childcare or food and things like that, there's no map to it either. To be honest with you, it just kind of falls on the makeup of the kid, because some kids won't actually latch.
Oh,
So that causes another issue and things like that. But there are a lot of services out here that I know a lot of moms are not aware of. The Lactation Center is one of them. The Houston Food Bank gives food to moms all the time.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's a lot of resources that for some reason are underneath a rock when it comes to our community that I
Yeah.
noticed when I did clinicals, everyone else knew about. And it just kind of made me wonder, like,
Why is it that we're so
Right.
far behind?
But the WIC office,
Hit you
no,
up.
seriously.
Hit you up.
and had experience with them, and they have lactation consultants in there, but they're not really trying to get you to breastfeed. It's like, you want to breastfeed? No? Oh, okay, well,
Let me give you this.
yes.
Yeah.
And it's so unfortunate. And I think with all of these things kind of surrounding the mom, she's going to be like, okay, I'll just give you the Similac.
We've got to uncondition the condition.
have
It
to.
seems as though that's the journey that you're on.
Right.
The byproduct is the cookie.
Right.
But you're really going after
Right.
the education.
If I can do that, I don't have to sell another cookie. My
That's so
main thing
true.
is to just open their minds, because there's so many things they assume. Oh, it's going to hurt. Oh, it's going to make my breast sag. Well, your breast's going to sag anyway.
Let's go ahead and
It's gonna
call it what
sag
it
for a
is.
good reason, at least. Yeah, your breast is gonna sag anyway. So, and this is things like that. I'm like, if it's hurting, that means the baby's not latching right. So let me show you some latch techniques.
Wow.
It's just so many things that are out there that are incorrect
Yeah.
that I want to correct and say, well, hey, this is why that's happening. This is how you fix it.
Y'all, you know someone who is expecting right now. stop what you're doing. I don't know if you're listening to this in the kitchen on Alexa, or if you're watching this on your Apple TV, but share this out, y'all. Charlee is on a mission to make sure that people who look like us, and maybe people who look like you, just people in general, one thing that's common is that everybody have babies. It don't matter your skin color. There's no discrimination there. So make sure you're sharing and getting this information out. So let's talk a little bit more about the book. Like, what can people expect to receive from the book when they pick it up? You talk about comedy relief. Like, give us a little taste of what's to come in February.
I think to me the funniest chapter to me is when the mom realized she can't fit her shoes anymore.
Whoa, what? So that's a thing?
Yes. It's
Why?
A thing.
How so?
Because the weight flattens your feet, so your feet will get a size bigger. Yes.
What?
The baby takes over your body like an alien, does all kind of stuff. But most moms don't know that.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, this baby is going out of me, and I'm about to get on my sexy heels, and then they'll sit down, and it's like, oh.
No sexy heel time today.
Right. So I would say that to me, that's the funniest chapter. But just everything from postpartum to hair loss to everything like that, but it's in a comical way to where you're not scared, to where if a mom who's thinking about having a baby, if she reads it, I don't want her to get scared like, oh my God, I don't want to have kids because, all of this stuff is going to happen. It's very comical and informational.
So it sounds like it could be a really good gift, a
Yes.
bridal shower gift, a wedding gift, or just baby shower gifts.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of gift? Because most people are planning,
Right.
For what's next after
Right.
that wedding. It's the baby,
Right.
And I tell you what's really cool for me, and it's really intriguing for me to be able to sit at the table and just have dialogue with people who are passionate about what they do. Like, I am very clear that you were clear on what your objectives are because you just smile.
Right.
And what's very important is that smile, right?
Right.
Is when, especially from a business owner, just for a person in general, that just shows that we're passionate and we're happy
Right.
about what we're doing. And it just so happens, y'all, that this portion of the show, you guessed it, is sponsored by Smile Design Studios. Smile Design Studios Family and Cosmetic Dentistry offers numerous treatments meant to maintain, heal, and customize your smile. If you're not sure what you need, don't worry. Dr. Ellis and her team are happy to meet with you to go over your patient history and goals and offer you professional recommendations. Let Smile Design Studios make you smile. Call us today at 281-969-7388 or check out our website at www.sdshouston.com to schedule your appointment today. All new patients receive a free, free gift and 50 off your first dental treatment. Say what? Smile Design Studios looks forward to providing excellent care for you and your family. Shout out to Dr. Ellis. You can also catch her on Docs. They usually and typically they film on Monday evening, so check it out on the Sphere podcast. Now, Charlee, you wrote a book. Mm-hmm. You are in school, still in school.
Yeah, I'm still in school.
When is graduation?
Spring.
Spring. It's coming.
Jesus.
It's coming. It's right there.
But look, if I can get through the semester, it'll be spring. I don't know.
I've heard about nursing school. Right. Like, it is a beast.
Right.
You have, how old is the baby?
She's 3.
She's 3 years old. You are out here changing lives and providing education. But what is Charlee doing to soul back into self? What are you doing to protect that creative space so that you can provide these and share these different techniques when you're showing mothers how to latch on with the baby?
I cleaned house is what I say. I cut a lot of fat off.
Trim that fat.
I had to, because, you have the crew when you're doing certain things. And I'm like, you know what? Can't do that anymore. Right. Because, I had a friend, and every morning when I would call her, I would be in a good mood. And as soon as we're on the phone, she'd be like, oh, I'm tired. And that spirit will literally go through the phone.
Attack you.
Right. And I'm trying to fight it off. And I'm like, I don't want that. To the point I'm like, you know what? Let me try to go through all of this stuff and see who I want to keep and who don't need to be here on this journey. So I meditate also.
Important.
And I smudge a lot with the sage and everything.
Listen, I smudged today. It's real.
So that was kind of keeps me centered. My daughter, because she is a trip and a half.
The 3-year-old.
Yes, she is a trip and a half. So she keeps me centered as well because school is not easy. I'm a little up in age. So going back to school and everything's a little different. So I've been thinking about, like, hey, was this the right decision? But then I look at her and I'm like, this definitely is the right decision, because now she wants to be a nurse. She thinks Dr. McStuffins is what it is. So I'm like, okay.
Cute.
But that's how I keep myself centered. I just cut out a lot of noise, and I meditate, and I do smudge. I have to smudge.
So walk us through, because some people are probably thinking, okay, I need to adapt some of these rituals. What are some of your rituals every single day? So from top to bottom, you wake up, you meditate, you smudge. Like, walk us through what a typical day for Charlee King looks like.
I wake up quietly, so I won't wake my daughter. I drink 2 glasses of lime water to kind of get my organs together. I believe that. I meditate. And I meditate and try to manifest everything that I think is going to happen. I know it's going to happen. My friends think I'm crazy because I'm like, when I'm on The View and I'm talking to Whoopi.
Listen.
And when and my friends, they
with
laugh.
you.
They
It's
laugh.
real.
I'm like, you laughing, but I'm
It's
dead
real.
serious.
Serious.
In my meditation, I pray as well. Or I'm in the shower, I'm praying. And it's more of a, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then I write down the 5 things I need to accomplish that day.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all I do to get me started.
I mean, journaling is real. Manifesting is real. And I mean, and people who say you're crazy is because they haven't adopted that mindset that your thoughts become things.
Right.
I just posted a post the day before yesterday, and I was like, when I'm on Super Soul Sunday sipping on that stainless steel straw with Oprah, and people were like, it's not about Oprah. I was like, you don't get it.
Right.
You just don't get it.
Right.
And it's not meant for everybody to get.
Right.
It's just not.
I mean, they laugh, but they'll be the main ones being like, girl.
How that happen?
Right.
Because remember when I was manifesting in 2018?
Right. And I manifested something really big. I plan on designing a breastfeeding bra for Nike.
What?
Because
Come on.
you have to unlatch your bra to breastfeed and
love
put
it
it back. I plan on having a contract with Gatorade. For some reason, my
It's in the
cookie
universe.
and yellow Gatorade go perfect together. I don't know what that is.
It's
And
a match.
Yeah, but when I told my friends that, they were laughing. Not like they don't think I can do it, but they were like, your dreams are just out of
I'm over here
hand."
like, yeah,
Right.
it's going to happen. I
Right.
can't wait. Like, let's
Right.
go.
And they're just tickled pink by some of the stuff I say. I'm like, no, I'm dead serious.
Because we get what we want.
Right.
And the thing is, because you shared that with me, now I'm holding space for that dream to become a reality.
And when it is, you're going to be like, you know what, God, remember. And I promise you.
We gonna run this back. I'm gonna be like, DJ Magic Mike, like, run that back. Like, let's talk about when this happened, because it's so real. Folks, if you have no idea what we're talking about, Google manifest.
Right.
Google guided meditation. For some people, they're thinking, oh, I tried to meditate, it's not for me. Just quieting your brain and really getting clear on what you want is huge. Journaling is huge. Did you hear what Charlee said? Let me rewind the tape back for you. 5 things she wants to accomplish that particular day. And it's about visualizing it. Can you see it happening? If you can't believe it and you don't see it happening, then you're wasting your time. You got to really, truly be aligned with what you want to do. What are some of your self-care rituals? Like, what is Charlee? If people, when you're outside of the kitchen and you're not baking, what are you doing for self-care?
I'm a foodie. I love to eat. So
what's your favorite spot in Houston?
I don't have a favorite spot in Houston. I have a favorite spot in Atlanta. So Atlanta, I cannot live there because I will be 500 pounds because it's just too...
Getting around yourself. That's what my grandmother used to say.
It's just too much. But I'm a pescatarian, so I only eat seafood. But, I mean, that's what really makes me happy.
What's the spot? I got to go try it.
Auburn Seafood.
Okay.
It is, oh my God.
Arbor Seafood?
Auburn.
Auburn. I
Yes,
never heard of it.
It is so good.
What's your favorite dish? Because you got real serious
like
about this.
I'm serious about this Auburn Seafood, okay? And then they have amazing drinks too, but they have a shrimp and grits.
My God.
It just makes everything okay.
It's serious when you got to pat yourself.
Yes. Like it's so good. And the customer service is good too. But it is so good. So that's my favorite restaurant. But I mean, if I can eat and just be at a place that have a good ambiance, to me that's my self-care. Because like I'm a Sagittarius, so I can't be confined.
Oh Lord,
I can't be in the house. Yes. So I can be outside underneath a tree and be happy. I just don't need to be inside.
You can't be confined.
But my main thing is to, and I say this to everybody, you have to quiet the noise because you won't be able to hear what God is saying to you, what you're trying to get together. You have to quiet the noise. And I'm quick to go into a hole to get some peace, just so I can figure out what's going on.
You have to.
Right.
Clarity is priceless.
Right.
Like, you can't put a price tag on that.
No. And you'd be surprised what you hear.
Just by being quiet.
Right.
Yeah. Ooh, that's good, Charlee. Ooh. All right, so let me ask this. What does success, we shift gears, what does success look like for you? Like, it's relative, right?
Right.
And it's subjective to who it is. What does that look like for you?
Success, if I can just change the stigma that comes along with breastfeeding in the community, that would be successful to me.
Oh, I love it.
That's all my main goal is to do. Like, I love the cookies, I love the book, I love all this stuff. But if I can just redirect everyone and change that stigma, then to me, that'll be success.
Yeah, that's huge. Did you guys catch that? Like, Charlee didn't talk about money. She didn't talk about fame. She talked about keeping the customer at the center of everything she does. Did you catch that? She created and wrote a book. She developed a cookie to help with the reproduction of milk. Everything was around the customer. Check yourself if it's all about the money. The money will come. That's the byproduct, all right? What about rinse and repeat? So what type of tools, systems that you have on rinse and repeat to ensure that you are effective and working as efficient as you can on your normal day-to-day?
Well, I also check my list to
Okay.
make sure that I knocked out all the goals that
Any
I wanted.
apps?
No.
Okay.
I'm not a techie person.
Okay.
Like, I will take the phone with the long cord and walk around the house with it type person. I am not about technology. You know how long it took me to get a flat screen TV?
Wait, hold on, Charlee.
I'm not.
You said the phone with the long cord.
I
You
can
talking
do
about the
that
one
on-
that was
yes.
mounted on grandma's kitchen
Yes.
wall, and you could take it to the bedroom?
You can take it to the store. You can take it wherever you needed it to go. It was going to go. Yes. Yes. I'm not a techie person. Like, I finally got a flat screen because people was like, dude, seriously?
Yeah, yeah.
This big back TV, we can't do this no more. Like,
What year was that?
it wasn't. It was still working.
No judgment. No judgment.
if
Hey,
it's
what
still-
works for you? Hey,
Right. If it's
it's
still
not broken,
working,
don't
right,
fix it.
Right. But finally, I was like, let me go ahead and get this flat screen. But my main thing is, like, I check my goals. That's always on rinse and repeat.
Okay.
So if whatever one I didn't knock out goes on the next, so instead of it being 5, it's 6 the next day. My main thing is just trying to, I promise you, because it's so noisy outside for me, it's just making sure that I find some peace when I get home.
Yeah.
And just finding some me time to get ready to deal with the next day. Because you can't control how people are outside,
That's true.
but you can control yourself.
Ooh, that's
So
a gem.
in order for me to not get buck, because we all got that in us somewhere.
That nugget.
Yeah.
You
You have
yes.
to go and just gather your mind and get into a quiet place and get ramped up and get ready to deal with the day again. So that's on my rinse and repeat.
Decompress before
Yes.
you do anything else. Getting
Yes.
that me time.
Yes. Because you can't run a business off emotion.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
And facts aren't feelings.
Right.
And feelings aren't facts.
Right. Right. Right.
Well, okay, so let's dive a little bit more into the business. So we talked about the book. We talked about what we're manifesting, because I'm touching and agreeing with you on having this breastfeeding bra for Nike, right? And Gatorade, how you're going to be partnership with that. Where do you see yourself in the next 5, 15, 20 years from today? Like, what's going on with Mommy Sweet Treats?
Personally, I think I'm gonna try to have another child. I don't know. I'm saying that.
It's in the universe.
It's in the universe.
Okay.
So I'll say having another child, I'll be married. As far as business, I think I will have a chain of lactation centers, because it
Nice.
is one, but there's only one in Houston, and I think it's another one in Austin. That's it in Texas.
Just 2
Yes.
in the whole state of Texas.
Yes. You know how big
It's
Texas
huge.
is. And it's a lot of people here that have a lot of babies, and it's only 2.
Well, let's take a step back. Houston is the 4th largest city in the whole
Right.
country, and we only have 1 lactation.
Right. And you wouldn't even know. If I told you where it would shock you, because you pass it all the time.
Tell me.
It's on South Main and 610. You know, in those buildings that you can lease, that's where it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So we're going to have Mommy Sweet Treats, or Mommy's Clinic. This is going to be a branch.
Yeah, I haven't thought of the name yet.
Okay. Got
We're
it.
going to have those. And also I want to have maybe a nursing school at TSU, because that's where I do my
Dope.
prereqs, because I'm like,
Dope.
it's too many health study students there for them not to have a nursing program. But I want to have a program that also focuses on lactation,
Yeah.
because they don't have any programs in school that focuses on that. You have to go outside to do state programs and things like that.
I love that you're going to have it at the HBCU.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Got to keep it at HBCU. I'll plan on being at HEB, the cookies.
Come on.
I'm going to expand, like I said, to cupcakes and things like that. I will have my book on New York Times bestseller. Will still be sitting there in 5 years.
and more and beyond.
Right. Nike will have the bra. So everything that I'm thinking, what I know is going to happen is going to manifest. And then by that time, I think I'll be able to kind of relax a little bit and just kind of let everything that I manifested just kind of flow around me and take a break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
because
you put in the work.
Right.
And now it's time to
Right.
release it. Do you see it as a legacy piece to baby girl?
Yes.
Like,
Because she
hey,
thinks she's going to be a nurse. She says that all the time. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to get her together because I think I'm making her too pro-black.
She woke.
Yeah, I think she's a little too woke. She told the nurse that she told the doctor she had to be a nurse. Because she was like, Dr. Mustafa is black. So I don't know. So I'm like, I got to work on her. But she does want to be a nurse. So I think it will be a legacy thing. I definitely think so.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm going to put a pin in that and come back to it because I think there's something powerful in that thought process, right?
Right.
And something else that's powerful is advertising. And a lot of businesses, they fail because, as we talked about earlier with marketing, no one knows about them.
Right.
So oftentimes as business owners, you find yourself working in your business, but not on your business. But I've got an idea that's sponsored right here by the Sphere. It's advertising, folks. Are you starting your business and looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at the Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States, as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with your strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. Boom. And the crowd goes boo. I mean, that legacy is huge. But I got one final question for you
Okay.
before we wrap. You ready?
I'm ready.
So let's say you get to where you are today. You have all the training, all the education to go on to school. You've already written your book. You've already worked out those 6 months of what is it going to take to make this cookie delicious. Like our Facebook person said, it's not going to taste terrible or horrible. But let's say we strip you away from keeping your knowledge, but the experiences. But we slide you some seed money to get started. What would you, if anything, would you do differently?
I would probably say I would have done my marketing differently.
How so? Tell me.
With the every business I had to learn has to be marketed a different way. You can't market it the same.
No cookie
Now
cutter.
I'm thinking, well, the daycare I marketed this way, and this dealing with families, so I have to
Right.
market the cookies that way. And I learned the hard way. I spent a lot of money marketing the wrong way. So I definitely will find someone that could show me like, hey, this is probably the best route to go to save a lot of money, because I lost a lot of money. I will also look into the products, like the stickers and the bags and things.
The branding.
Yes.
Packaging.
Yeah, I would definitely try to get more help and more outside feedback from someone who may have had experience in this, may not lactation cookies, but in some type of food service.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have to go through some of the things that I went through that hurt me financially in the beginning.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I mean, mentors, gosh, I've learned the hard way, right? And I know better, but it's still just something about
Right.
you got to skin your knee up sometimes to do
Right.
it better. Charlee came, and I tell you what, this was an amazing show. And because of the gems and the nuggets and the knowledge that you dropped today at this table to our subscribers, we are going to formally say that you are a startup master. Charlee, please let our viewers and our subscribers know where can they follow you and where can they get some of these yummy cookies.
You can follow me at Mommy Sweet Treats on Instagram and Mommy Sweet Treat Cookies on Facebook. Our website is www.mommysweettreats.com.
And good folks, you can follow me at KOGpassion.com. That's KOGpassion.com. There you can attach to all of my social media platforms, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. everywhere. KOGpassion.com. Charlee, thank you again so
Thank
much for being on the
you.
show. It was another one. Another one. And we are so happy that you guys spent some time with us. And don't forget, folks, drop us a comment. Use our coveted hashtag, Startup Masters, or send us an email to thesphere.tv. If you have any questions or suggestions on guests that you would love for us to interview and share on our platform. Until then, happy Turkey Week, happy Gratitude Week, and we love you. Take care, peeps. Peace.